Good morning, everybody, on this Friday, November 23rd. And it's Black Friday, and I have not gone shopping because I don't normally go shopping on Black Friday. I'll do, that's not true. That's not true. I normally do online shopping, and then I go out in the afternoon. My hair's washed. It feels so good to be washed, but it's like frizzing already up here at my roots. It's not making me very happy. But it's washed. It's clean. It's brightened up a little bit with this wash. Try not to be too washed out, but honestly, it doesn't feel super healthy, and that's upsetting to me. Like, I expected it to feel a lot better with considering how much I cut off of it, but it's not feeling all that great, so I'm not super happy about that. But it could just be that it's kind of in shock because I just washed it for the first time after getting cut, which could be the case. I don't know. We'll see. John is at his tests right now. It's just after 9 o'clock. I'm hoping he'll be home soon. He had them scheduled for 7:45, or maybe 8 o'clock and need to be there by 7:45, but maybe that's him now. That might be him getting home now. But I don't know that we're going to do too much today. I would like to go out just for a little bit. I want to go to a couple of different stores. Neil works 9 to 5, so, you know, he's busy all day, and then he's going to his friend's anniversary at 7, so we're going to see him like for an hour this afternoon, and I don't even know what time he'll be home tonight after his Friendsgiving, so, I'm probably going to, oh, John is home. I'm probably going to do a little bit of work on my computer, maybe some shopping on my computer. I made Nick eggs, and I just sat them on the table. And I didn't tell them I made them, but I just like left and walked around because he's so involved in his tablet right now. I'm a little upset with him. So, not angry, but I'm just kind of like, really, Nick? I had to like pry out from him what he wanted for breakfast and how he wanted his eggs done and all that stuff. So, there's that. But John's home, so I'm going to say goodbye to you for a minute because I'm going to go, well, probably a little bit longer than a minute. I'm going to go talk to John and see how his tests went, and then I'm going to see what he wants to do today. He probably wants to sit around the house. I like to go out and do things. Oh, good news is I only gained a half pound since yesterday. 0.6 of a pound. Half a pound since yesterday. So that's good. I was afraid I was going to gain quite a bit more, but I only gained a half a pound, so that was good. Anyway, I'm getting close to 50 pounds gone. I'm at 47 right now. So, anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Well, it's 1 o'clock, and we are officially wading out into the madness. We're actually going to the mall.
I love that idea.
The daily wow for Sephora is the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. And I would have never paid $54 for that palette. Never. Just not my thing. Did you want to turn there?
Oh, wow. I was thinking that.
But it is 50% off. So it's $27. It's sold out online. So we are going to my JCPenney's, which has the Ulta or the Sephora in it. So that's pretty much the only Black Friday makeup thing that I'm really interested in. There's a couple of things that are on sale at Sephora that I'm considering buying, but I'll just buy them on the website. They're not like a daily special kind of a thing and they're not super expensive or anything, but we'll see. I haven't decided. I've only made one order, and even getting that order together took me a long time to decide what to get. For now, we're just outside. It is very cold. The car is telling me it's 37 degrees right now. 36. It's still dropping. We literally just left our house, so the car is still registering a little bit of what was in the garage. But yeah, it's still dropping. It's very cold. I probably should have gotten my winter coat out, but we all have our sweatshirts on. Now these are like hunting sweatshirts. We got them at Cabela's last year, or we didn't. Santa Claus brought them for us last year, but they're Cabela's sweatshirts. So they are like the hunting, heavy duty, outdoor sweatshirt kind of a things. So they are warmer than like a typical sweatshirt, but anyway, we are going to the mall. We might go to Target later. I don't know. You know, some people love Black Friday shopping. Like, I have a friend on Facebook who I went to elementary school with. We went to different high schools. We went to elementary school together. She is like a die-hard Black Friday fan. She goes out Thursday night. She's out all night long. Like, she saves up all year long for this, and she looks for all these, like, all the deals. And she spends like 24 hours shopping or something like that. I just can't do the crowds. I just don't like it.
Listen, my sister told you she was getting up at 3 o'clock to go shopping before work.
Yeah, John's sister had to work today, and she had to be at work at 7:45. Now, she's a big like both your sisters and your mom love the Black Friday shopping.
Love.
But his one sister has to work today, and she actually went out, this morning because she had to be at work at 7:45. She's like, yep, I'm gonna leave my house at 3. I'm gonna hit a couple of stores on my way to work and still get to work on time. Because she normally takes Black Friday off. She works like 4/5 time, like 80% of the time she works 4 days out of 5. You're gonna have to park. It is open today. So yeah, she does work 80% of the time.
You want me to go?
It doesn't matter.
You stay here and talk to your thing.
Okay, I'm gonna stay here and talk to you guys. And she always wants to have Black Friday off. And up until now, she's been successful in doing that. But this year they were like, no, you have to do it because you haven't worked a Black Friday in a long time. So there's that. She's not happy about it. Not happy at all. She does not. This is like her holiday. She buys all of her kids' Christmas presents on Black Friday. Like, this is her day. She has all of her Christmas done on Black Friday. So she's not real happy. Anyway, it's just not my thing. I went out a couple of years. I would go out at midnight to like Target and Walmart, and I just can't deal with the crowds. I just can't. And I don't like waiting in line. I am one of the most spoiled people in the world. Like, if there's a line longer than like 2 or 3 people, I'll just be like, screw it, I don't need it that badly. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get to the mall, and we'll see you guys later. Bye. I am struggling today with my hair. It is so full of static, it's not even funny. It keeps getting staticky. Is that a word? You see that? My hair sticking out right there? That is the static. You can see it's like reaching out for the pillows. Yeah. My hair is so full of static. Ever since, like, we washed our sweatshirts last night. We washed our sweatshirts. So I just pulled them out of the dryer this morning before we went to the mall. And so my hair's been staticky all day long, and it's driving me crazy because it's just sticking to everything. Anyway, I didn't buy anything at the mall. By the time I came home, the Naked Heat mini palette was sold out. So I didn't get either the full size or the Naked Heat mini. They were both sold out. Anyway, it is a little bit after 8 o'clock right now. I've just been kind of like clicking around on the internet. I ate a lot of calories for dinner. I ate a lot of calories. I had a salad, but I also had some enchiladas. Just little ones, like a frozen meal enchiladas. But then I also had a Quest bar, and I ate so many. I had like 800 calories for dinner, and that's a lot in one sitting for me. I don't normally eat that many calories in one meal, so I'm feeling very, very full. Yeah, I'm feeling very full, and I probably should not have eaten that much, but I did, and there's nothing I can do about it now. It's over and done with. Excuse me. My Lola box came today, and I already saw that Abby from Abadabs has her video up already, and I so want to watch it, but then again, I don't want to watch it because I want to be surprised when I open my box. So I'm very torn. I'm like, I want to watch it because she's like, is it time to cancel or something like that? So I'm afraid something's really wrong with this month's box. We shall see when I open it tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm going to film my foundation review closeout, my Lola box unboxing, my beauty box look, and I'm trying to decide if I want to wait on my mini haul or not because I still might buy something. I'm still deciding on if I want to buy anything from Ulta. I have one thing in my cart at Ulta. And at Sephora, I have 4 things in my cart. 3 things. 3 things in my cart at Sephora. So I'm trying to decide if I just want to wait and like not buy these things or go ahead and buy them. I haven't decided yet. Anyway. Excuse me. Huh. Excuse me. But I'm tired. I got up this morning with John and we got up at like 6:30 and I didn't go to bed until after midnight. So I'm tired. And this angle is really bad. It's giving me a really bad double chin right now. I think it's because I'm looking down. Anyway, I've got Buttercup here with me, and Wednesday is over there. We got them a couple of new toys. We went to PetSmart. So after we left the mall, I don't think I told you this. After we left the mall, we grabbed something to eat for lunch, and then we went to Target. Did we buy anything at Target? Yes, we bought some tortillas. And we bought socks. Toilet paper. Exciting stuff. Very exciting stuff. There's like one other thing we bought though. I can't remember what the other thing is. We spent like $70 at Target but I made it off for under 100. So that's good. We bought laundry detergent. So that's the thing. You buy toilet paper, you buy laundry detergent. Right there is $30. You know? So, what else we bought? Oh, we bought a blanket. Oh my golly. This is a funny story. So, I always check out the clearance racks, the clearance end caps and stuff when I go to Target. Right? I don't really buy any clothes at Target, but other than socks, obviously we bought socks. But they were on a clearance end cap. But anyway, I always check out the clearance end caps. Like I know exactly where they're at. Even though they change, they always have them in relatively the same area. So I know where to go. I know what to look for. So I always check out the clearance end caps. Anyway, we were walking down the aisle and I look at this one clearance end cap and I stop walking and I'm like, oh my gosh, Nicholas. Oh my gosh, Nicholas, you have to come here. And he's behind John and he walks around John. He goes, and he turns around and walks away. There was a blanket, a very fuzzy furry blanket on the end cap. It is a University of Alabama, what are they called? Crimson Tide blanket. And it was on clearance. It was like a repackage. I guess somebody had bought it online and returned it or something like that. But anyway, there's a long running joke in our family that I like Alabama. I honestly couldn't give a crap about Alabama, just between you guys and me. I don't watch football. In fact, most of the time on the weekends right now during this time of year, I'm on my computer and like the boys were just watching Virginia Tech versus Virginia? I think it was Virginia Tech versus Virginia was the game that was on tonight. So they were watching that. I don't really care about football. I don't watch football. So like Saturdays it's football, Sundays it's football, college football versus pro football. Mondays is wrestling, Tuesdays is wrestling. Yesterday, Thanksgiving was football. Tonight it's football. So yeah, they usually end up watching football and I'm on my computer. So there's that. But I don't watch football. But a couple of years ago, Nicholas decided that Michigan State was his team. Like hands down, number 1, Michigan State was it. And Nick always likes to root against me in these games, right? So they were playing Alabama. So Nick's like, Mom, you have to root for Alabama because I'm rooting for Michigan State. So I'm like, okay, whatever, I don't care. So I'm rooting for Alabama, right? So I'm rooting for Alabama. Alabama wins. He is devastated. He just breaks down in tears. He's crying. He's so upset. But then the next week, Alabama played another team, and he's like, Mom, you have to root for Alabama since they're your team. So ever since then, Alabama has been my team, even though I really couldn't care less. I do cheer for them to play along with Nick. So guess who now has a Crimson Tide blanket laying on a sofa in the living room? And we're picking on him about it. We're like, don't touch my blanket. Don't touch my Alabama blanket, Nicholas. So we're having a good time about it. But it's a super soft, super warm blanket. It really, really is. So anyway, we now have a blanket in the living room for the Crimson Tide. Long story behind it, but yeah. Anyway, I think I'm going to call it a night for the vlog. I just finished editing yesterday's vlog. I'm going to get that uploading here in a minute, but I have to process it first. So it's going to take more like 20 minutes. I'm probably going to continue surfing the web, looking for stuff online. I made one purchase. I made a purchase at Kohl's. Got John some slippers. What else did I get? John some slippers. I got me some sneakers. I got some Fila sneakers for like $25 because there was a sale, and then I had a discount code, and then on top of that, I got Kohl's Cash. So I actually bought a new knife set because our knife set that we have the one that we first bought when we got married, which we got from Kmart. We still use it. I still use it. I use it to cut up my salads because the knives are too dull to cut anything else. So I cut up my salads with them. I cut up my veggies with them. But hey, you know, whatever. I've been eating a lot of veggies lately, right? So we've got that knife set. And then probably like 4 years after we got married, my parents bought us a knife set. And that's our nice knife set. But even that one is pushing like 15 years old, maybe 16 years old. Because we were living near my dad. Like we used to, our first house that we bought, like we rented for a year after we got married, and then we bought a house. And we lived in that house for 4 years before buying this house. So we were living in that house near my dad when my parents bought me that knife set for Christmas. So I figured it was time. And I bought a really nice knife set. I bought one of those. It's actually like a self-sharpening knife set that every time you put the knives in and out of the block, it's supposed to sharpen the knives like automatically. I don't know if it works. We'll see. And then I did buy myself an air fryer, and I also bought myself an ice cream maker. So once I get them all, I'm going to see if I want to keep them. They might go back. Some of them might go back. The knives will probably keep, and that was the most expensive thing I bought. But it was $100 off plus another 15% off. So I ended up spending $140 less than retail price on that. It was almost 50% off when everything was said and done. So I think I got a good deal on it. I think it came with 8 steak knives. Most the other blocks that we have only, well, the one came with 4 and the other one came with 6. So it came with a lot of knives. And then like all the other standard knives and stuff. But we use knives a lot. We are constantly chopping veggies. We're constantly, just cutting things up to eat, We cut a lot of veggies. I'm trying to think like how we end up using them all. Fruits, vegetables. We cut a lot of fruits and vegetables. So, and like I use a sharp knife every single day at lunchtime when I make my lunch because I cut up my salad. I'm one of those people who don't like to have like big pieces of lettuce in their salad. I have to have it like bite size. So I always cut up my salad. I chop tomatoes for my salad. When I make my quesadillas, I use a sharp knife to cut those. So I'm always using a sharp knife. I don't know. Anyway, I've been rambling for way too long. Today, I am thankful that I had a nice, restful day at home, even though the mall was crazy. The mall was crazy. The mall was freaking crazy. We were there for like 20 minutes. That was it. Anyway, we went to the mall, we went to Target, and we went to PetSmart. Got the dogs a couple of toys. But other than that, we've been hanging out at home. So it was nice. It was a nice, calm, restful day. And honestly, I was kind of having a little bit of a panic attack today. Not a bad one, but I started freaking out about work of all things. Anyway, I'm gonna ignore that. I'm gonna forget about it, and I'm just gonna relax for the rest of my night before going to bed. So, I hope today was better than yesterday, and I hope tomorrow will be just a little bit better than today. I hope y'all are having a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.